So, this is it. Number one thing that holds most people back and keeps them perpetually staying in the same spot forever, and that is, I know what to do, but I don't do what I know. And here's the thing. Your brain is going to want to search for more validation. It's going to want to have more certainty that this is finally the plan that's going to be it. This is finally going to be the thing that I could finally act on. What's going to end up happening is you want more validation. You want more searching. Hello, Elise. You want more confirmation that what you're doing is finally the right plan for yourself. And that's where the challenge is, that because no matter what you're doing, it's never going to be good enough. You want to have more information. You want to have more validation. Hey, Anna, we got to catch up soon, too. Just to make sure that what you're doing is the right thing. And so you're constantly searching for new strategies. You're constantly searching for new ways of doing things without actually acting on what you already know. And that one of the biggest challenges is that with that process, you never actually implement anything. And that's why people stay stuck for so long. They have all this information. They have all this possible ways of doing different things. But without actually acting on it, you're never actually going to move forward to the next step. This is what I see with a lot of my clients or potential clients that I'm working with, is that they always are looking for the new thing, the new diet, the new fad, the new workout class. And so they do it for 5 or 6 days, and then it's over, and then it's on to the next thing. But these approaches aren't going to actually yield a long-term result. What it's going to do is make you excited about the plan. It's going to make you feel good about the plan because it's new and it's different, and the brain loves novelty. But you're really in the same spot over and over and over again. And so if you actually start doing what you already know, and it's not sexy stuff, it's things like sleeping better, it's things like drinking, it's things like exercising occasionally, or more often than occasionally, hopefully. But people don't want the simple stuff. They want something that's sexy. They want something new and cutting edge. But here's the thing. Principles never change, methods always do. And so if you actually go back to the principles of the things you already know that you need to do on a consistent basis, you're going to lose the weight that you need to. And so it's your ego searching for more validation, for more certainty in what you're trying to do, which really prevents people from going forward and doing the things that they want to do. So for many people, constantly searching for information, constantly searching for new ways of doing things, leaves them in a perpetual cycle of being stuck and not actually moving forward and doing a lot of things that they want to do. And so if you really think about it, making better choices when it comes to eating most of the time. Yesterday may have been a little bit of an exception for many of us. But really, it's not the sexy stuff. It's exercising, eating better, drinking, knowing how to manage, drinking water, not alcohol, managing your stress, going to bed at a reasonable hour. These things people already know what they need to do, right? They can't seem to do it. But if you actually start committing to the process of doing it, and you say, I'm serious about doing this, I'm willing to make a change, and actually commit to it, that's when you start creating some momentum. But it's really hard to keep and sustain momentum if you're trying to do all these flashy new things that are exciting, because those flashy new things aren't built on solid foundations. They're built on quick pump and dump, right? Just like stocks that rise real quick and then they crash. That's the same type of approach a lot of people use when trying to make changes in their life. But changes in your life are a result of a strong foundation. And doing the simple things, consistency over a long period of time, is going to yield the results that you want. But a lot of times it's consistency that doesn't quite seem to stick with many people because they're so addicted to wanting something new and different. And new and different isn't always going to get you something new and different. But you don't want different. You want to have that predictable outcome of losing weight. And so if you're someone who's struggling with that, I'm launching a 7-day challenge that's going to help you actually implement the things that aren't sexy but will allow you to lose weight in my Facebook group. It's not going to be a quick, exciting diet. There's going to be no cabbage or shots of any sort allowed, unless you want some cabbage on the side. What's allowed you to do is actually start implementing some of the things you already know that you need to do, but at least be in an environment that's going to hold you a little bit accountable and to give you some support and guidance that you need. So here it is, guys. The problem is that most people already know what they need to do. They just can't seem to do it. And if you need some help implementing that, join the group in the comments, and then we'll get you started. All right, guys, Galen here, and I'll see you guys soon.